Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing today? Welcome to another edition of CeeLo Reviews. Thank you for tuning in once again. I appreciate it very much. I'm trying to bring you some cool figures every review here. Try to mix it up a little bit, not just go with the standard basic figures. I'm showing a lot of third party, fourth party. This guy in particular is a foreign import. He was not available in America. And this is Dark of the Moon Autobot Q slash Wheeljack. He kind of has a double name. In the film, he was referred to as Q, but I think Q, and this is QUE. I think this is just a nickname because he is a complete rip-off, if you call it, of the James Bond character Q, who was his weapons expert. Q here is the weapons expert in Dark of the Moon. There's, in fact, a big scene in the battle for Chicago at the end where he is doling out weapons to all the human nest soldiers, and he is listing off the weapons and their purposes and their functions and such. It's a complete ripoff of like every James Bond movie. But anyways, it's just a character. It's not a main character. But he was cool in the film. He had a good role. This guy transforms here into a 2011, I think it is, Mercedes-Benz E550. And this is a very accurate car. See if we can get in there and get the, well, it says E550 there. I don't think it's showing up. But he has nice detail. The silver for the Mercedes logo, the silver for the exhaust pipes, and the red and silver here. Silver in the wheel lining there. Silver door handles. Again, for the grille, the Mercedes logo. Transparent headlights, they're smoked and black here. And all in all, like, this is the last of the good figures in the Transformer movie toy lines. This is the last of the, actually, probably the last of the last, because he was the last wave of Dark of the Moon, and that's why he was not released in the US. It was canceled, and he was released in Asian markets, so you have to buy him overseas or if somebody has already brought him over. And because of such, because he's rare, his value has very much skyrocketed. I haven't checked eBay lately, but last I recall, I mean, he was going for $70 to $100 or so, and I don't recommend paying that unless you absolutely positively has to have him. He's the last figure you need to complete your collection, which is, well, something I would do. But this guy I paid a more reasonable price for, probably about $50, $55, and that to me was like, oh, geez, ouch, oh man. But he's a cool figure, and I'm glad I have him. So, and like I was saying, the following toy lines, Age of Extinction last night, the toys shrunk, and they're just not as good as this. And the paint detail is very much lacking on those further figures. So this guy's cool. Here are his weapons. He comes with his staff, which is pretty nice. You know, it's decent. It's like a green plastic, kind of odd. You don't see that much. I don't know why. Green, blue, sure, whatever. This here is one of his weapons. I think it's like a, which one's this? Yeah, this is the nail gun, or I think it's more like a rivet gun. Probably a rivet gun for repairs. This here is his drill. You know, pretty nice detail and such. And this here is his table saw, which can actually stand on its own like so. And then it is a mech tech weapon, so it has the ability to come out and spin and attack Decepticons. So there's that. And these don't store on him in vehicle mode anywhere for some odd reason, although technically this can plug in the mech tech port right there, but it just absolutely does not look right. So anyways, there are room for all these in robot mode, and we'll get to that. So here is his Mercedes-Benz E550 mode. I'm going to bring in a couple other of his deluxe class Autobot brothers. This is a widely available one. This is Dark of the Moon Topspin, who is the Jimmy Johnson NASCAR number 48. And you see there, they are largely the same size through and through, except Topspin. Well, no, I guess they have equal amount of weapons. So yeah, they're pretty equal. Pretty cool. I like this guy. I got that Mad Max style. Here he is with, let's leave this here for a sec. This is another super rare figure. This is a third-party figure called Alien Attack Firage, which is Dino from the movie, who is a Ferrari, but they never made him in the US. They only made this third-party figure by a company called Alien Attack. And this would have been, like I said, Dino. And so here is how Dino scales with Q and with Topspin there. You see pretty good size for all three deluxe cars. The Autobot brethren there. Very cool. Perhaps I will do a review on Dino soon, but my God, he is extremely difficult to transform. He's very, very high tech. They packed about 20 pounds of ish in a 5-pound package here. It's cool. It's well done. So we'll get to that another day. So for now, here is Q, and let's get down to transforming him. He's not too difficult, not too easy, kind of right in the middle. He's doable, and I like that. You know, not as easy as a flip change, but not as hard as a Dino there. So first thing we are going to do, let's see, we need to pull the window up from the front here. Let's see, what is the best way to do that? Okay, like so. Kind of squeeze it in and it'll pop up. Pull this up, pull his bumper back and up and over like so. And then we can begin to separate it a little bit here and here. And then these sides will untab and they're going to end up swinging down like so. Again, this side untab, swing down like so. And then let's go ahead and twist his waist around 180 degrees so it's accurate when it's done. This tab is going to flip all the way back. This one all the way back for now. This can swing down. There's kind of a mech tech trick here. That was a gimmick from the Dark of the Moon toy line. This will swing back, and in doing so will release his foot there. It kind of works together. And then his shin guard comes up, and then that is one leg. And then same thing with this leg. That kind of comes up, and in doing so will release his foot there and his shin guard, and then this comes up and goes behind there, like so. And there are his legs, and you can kind of lean him forward and make a, not really, but that would be like a the Gurmech from the Robotech or a Gur-Sades. Okay, that was dumb. So let's see. Next, we're going to split the arms up here on the fender. Split and split. And then these can kind of pull out. This is going to come back. His door is going to come back over his back. Same thing with... got to get this out of the way a little bit. And then this door again will come over his back. This hood will flip down over his back, and that will have storage in there. Turn him around here and stand him up. His shoulders come down like so. His fist, his forearm comes out. The fender swings up for now. Same thing on this one. Pull it out, shoulder down, arm out, fender up like so. And you can rotate his arms how they need to be. And then open his chest cavity, which will reveal his head. Here, the head comes out, and then this will just snap right back in there. And these hood fender pieces will snap back over on his chest like so. And there you go. Let's see, does he stand up straight? Kinda, yeah, if you do that, okay, there he'll stand straight. A little bit wobbly to one side, I don't know why. Okay, whatever. So there you have Autobot Q / Wheeljack. I think Wheeljack would be his real name and Q his nickname, again. So his head here is kind of funny looking, kind of like a weird, like, skull, teeth, I don't know. This is supposed to be his hair here, this translucent blue here. And actually his head, some people think it's sculpted after Albert Einstein, which a little bit, but more so, I was reading that it's sculpted after Doc Brown from Back to the Future. And if you look enough, you can kind of see the reference there. So there's that. And let's see, he's pretty nice, actually. He's got some good kind of paint applications. Got his Autobot logo there. Got a nice silver chest, some, what is that, tannish, silver, kind of an interesting color. The turquoise is a nice offset. And again, the face has a lot of color there. He's got that little blue dot up in the corner, which it stands out. It looks nice. So here are his weapons. This is his staff. Since he doesn't wield it in the movie, it just stays on his back. We will leave it on his back, and it will fold down, kind of like so. His MechTech weapon can sit on his forearm in this post here, although I prefer it in his hand, like it's his workbench here. Will slide in there. I prefer it like that. And then his little weapon, his rivet gun, it could clip on here. Another option, actually, he has some posts in here that can hold his weapons. It's meant to be a tool belt, but it just sits a little bit high. It sits like up on his ribs, and I don't know any carpenters that wear tool belt on their ribs, but hey, what do I know? It's not my line of work. So these can tab in there like so, and then his chest can come back, and there he is. So there is Q in his robot mode. He's pretty cool for the little weapons expert. And again, a rare figure, so I like that about him. His back, no extra detail there except in here, but it's okay. So yeah, he looks pretty good. Let's bring in another figure for comparison here. Let's bring in Topspin. Okay, so here is Q with his Autobot buddy Topspin from Dark of the Moon, another deluxe class figure. And you can see the size comparison there. They scale very well together. Topspin has a claw weapon, which I have temporarily misplaced, which is odd. I don't do that. So I'm going to have to investigate that later. I'm totally not transforming Dino because he's insane, but here he is with Dino. And then let's have some fun. Let's bring in the entire cast of Dark of the Moon here. Why not, right? Why not? Let's have some fun. So, kind of start in the back with the big guys. Here is Dark of the Moon Leader Class Sentinel Prime. Leader Class Ironhide. Leader Class Shockwave with his paratrooper head. Leader Class Megatron. Can you see all this? This is a lot of stuff here. Let me lift up the camera a touch. Whoops. There we go. That's a little better. And, okay, that's good. Let's bring in the rest of the Wreckers real quick. This is Human Alliance Roadbuster. And Fat boy, Human Alliance Leadfoot. I like him. He's like me. I like the fat characters. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. And he's cool. Here is Human Alliance Sideswipe. And one more. I don't know if this guy will stand. This guy's a little finicky here. Human Alliance Soundwave. Stay. Good boy! Hey! So, and oh my god, this is just ridiculous at this point. This is Leader Class Bumblebee, which I've not transformed, so I'm not even going to leave him there. But these are Deluxe Class. These are Voyager Class Human Alliance. This guy, same thing. These are Leader Class Studio Series, which is disappointing because they are the same as those. These are the original Leader Class. This is not Leader. This is Leader Class. So here you have everybody. Sentinel, Ironhide, Roadbuster, Shockwave, Megatron, Leadfoot, Soundwave, Sideswipe, Topspin, and Q and Dino with their funny accents, the two of them. So that is the cast of Dark of the Moon. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. And Igor! All right, bye.